I signed up on Fiverr less than 6 months ago, and as of recording this video, I've made $1,977 over a total of 52 completed orders. If you're struggling to get sales on places like BeatStars, TrackTrain, YouTube, Instagram DMs, whatever it may be, this could be a good option for you.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the wife.
Hi, my name is Toby.
This is Toby.
I produce under the name lukeblooded, and I'm starting a new series on Fiverr, and today I want to talk about whether selling beats on Fiverr is worth it for producers. And I can really only speak from my own personal experience, but hopefully something in this video will help you decide whether or not to jump in and start selling beats on Fiverr. Fiverr won't be a good choice for everyone, but it was a good choice for me, and I want to tell you a little bit about how much I've made and some pros and cons of working on Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's essentially a freelancer marketplace. So the service that I offer is custom beat production, primarily targeted towards artists and rappers. Okay, so let's jump right in and talk about the money. I signed up on Fiverr less than 6 months ago, and as of recording this video, I've made $1,977 over a total of 52 completed orders. This includes tips, and it's after Fiverr takes their 20% cut. So on average, I've made just under $50 an order. So I've put together 3 pros and 3 cons based on my experience working on Fiverr. The first pro is the money. For me, I had barely made maybe $100 selling beats prior to working on Fiverr, and most of those were through collabs with other producers. So I really didn't have a lot of hope that this would work, but I figured why not set it up and try it out. The second pro is that the traffic is already there. You don't have to have a big following on Instagram or YouTube or BeatStars or anything like that for this to work. Take me for example, as of recording this video, I have less than 90 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I have a little over 500 followers on Instagram, and I get usually less than 100 plays if I post something on SoundCloud or on YouTube. This is how many clicks and views I'm getting on my gig on Fiverr. I haven't advertised my Fiverr at all on other social media, so this traffic is entirely through the platform itself. The third pro is that people come with money in hand. This is a big one for me because, to be honest, I'm really insecure about pricing my beats, especially when working with artists on Instagram and having to discuss pricing over DMs. I don't know what happened with my voice here, but on Fiverr the pricing is very clear, and I've only had 1 or 2 instances where someone's been asking me for a discount. Okay, so let's jump into cons. The first con is that it takes a lot of time. This is gonna vary a little bit based on your experience as a producer and just your workflow. For me, I'm doing well if I can finish a full beat in an hour, and sometimes that can take 3-4+ hours, especially if it's something that I'm not familiar with. You can do the math and see that if you're spending 4 hours on a beat and only getting paid $20 for it, then you're only making about $5 an hour, which may or may not be worth it to you. There is a hidden pro here that I'll mention. If you're not selling exclusive rights on your beats, you could potentially take those beats or melodies and sell them again on your beat store or send them out in packs to other producers or artists. The second con is that the customer is always right. Now this may or may not be a problem for you, and I have pretty thick skin, but sometimes it can still be tough to spend hours on a beat and send it to them and have them tell you that it's not good at all. The third con is that you're going to be challenged to make things that you don't always make. Fiverr's not really set up to be able to cancel orders, so if somebody places an order and asks for something that you're not good at or don't know how to do, you might be on the hook to try and figure it out. Now the hidden pro here is honestly good practice. I've branched out into different styles and using samples and all of this stuff that I probably never would have done if I wasn't being asked to do it specifically on Fiverr. Okay, so I said there were 3 cons, but I'm gonna mention this as well. Fiverr takes a 20% cut off of everything you make on the platform, including tips.
That's a 10.
There's obviously a lot more to it than that, but hopefully you found something here helpful. And if you can like this video, then I'll know that this is information that you find useful, and hopefully it'll help other people find the video as well. And let me know if you have any questions about all this, or if you decide to try it, I'd love to hear in the comments. If you're still watching this video and you can't decide, you should really do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I didn't really expect it to work when I signed up because most things hadn't worked for me that I had tried before this. But I signed up and it honestly took about a month and a half for me to get my first order. But after I got that order, they just started rolling in and I've made a lot more money than I would have expected in the last few months. This video is not sponsored by Fiverr. I'm not even using an affiliate link or anything like that. Like, I really just want you to know that this worked for me, and if you think it could work for you, then definitely give it a shot. Alright, I think that's it. I'm trying way too hard for this video to look professional because really, like, I don't know what I'm doing.